What is up, guys? Brian from Super Deformed Gamescast here, and this is another League of Legends Let's Play. I'm going to be going gnar top against the Nasus. So we've got a Zed mid, Annie, and Ezreal bot, and an Echo jungle. They have a Xin Zhao jungle, Vel'Koz mid, Threshing Graves bots. Should be an interesting matchup. I personally hate leaning against Nasus because he's one of those champs that essentially when he starts, all of a sudden the doom clock ticks in and you have about 35 minutes to win the game until he gets enough farm that he just starts one-shotting carries and it just gets really, really bad. It's also a game that's dependent on your AD carry buying a Quicksilver Sash, and I'm sure Ezreal is totally not going to be thinking of doing that right away, so that's something we're going to have to be concerned with. But other than that, it should be an interesting match. This is ranked. I'm Silver 1 with about 47 LP, so I'm trying to make a push to gold, so hopefully it goes well. We'll see how this one starts. Excuse me. Alright. So we're going to be running attack speed marks, armor seals, CDR and magic resist glyphs, and attack damage quints. So we've got some AD to poke Nasus, some attack speed to proc our hypers, and hopefully we can get him out of lane, or at least ideally keep his farm to a minimum, kind of force him. If I can force him to level his E for farming, that's always a good sign. That usually means that I'm doing a good job as gnar. So here we go. I'm going to be rocking the Gentleman Gnar. I don't believe Nasus was rocking his skin. It's most likely giving a leash for his jungler. Minion aggro is pretty strong. Try to get our level 2 here relatively quickly. So like I said, I want to get him to use his E. So we've actually got him zoned pretty good. He's kind of, I think he's getting a little bit frustrated. So we're actually doing a pretty good job here of keeping him, you know, unable to really level his Q. You're not necessarily going to stop Nasus from farming. He's just too good under tower. The whole goal is to make it very uncomfortable for him to level his Q. And as you can see, we're doing a pretty good job of keeping him I don't know where Nasus thinks he's going. It was a decent gank. Obviously we're gonna have issues with Xin kind of.
An enemy has been slain.
I'm sure he's waiting.
An ally has been slain.
Honestly, at this point, it's probably a good time for me to back.
An enemy has been slain.
Looks like we are winning. I'm beating him on CS. The big thing is he's only got 54 stat. I'm not sure if it's going to be great, but we'll do what we can. So, I'm actually going to be going relatively offensive to start here. And we're going to go ahead and get... We're going to go ahead and get a we're going to go for a Bork first, and the reason for that is because we really want to be able to do good damage to him. We want to be able to proc those percentage health as much as humanly possible. So at this point we're just going to casually farm. Pretty normal. Really don't want to push the lane against Nasus. He's an exquisite tower farmer. I think that's his new thing now. He's going to try to... So like I said, if I've got him pushing with ease... then that's obviously good. I decided to transform and mix up the trading a little bit. Obviously I've got him low. He's got to be worried about... That's actually interesting, because I don't know why he would have slowed me there, but I guess he was just really worried about getting hit. So like I said, when you got a gnar, I mean, when you've got a... Nasus in a situation where he's leveling his E and he's throwing out Spirit Fire. And I don't actually think he's, I don't think he's actually... That was a bad miss on my part. So every time we make it a point to E in on good trades, he's a very typical Nasus in that he's scared of... Okay, I'm not sure what that's all about. Like, you don't really... I'm going to go ahead and back again. That turned out really well on our part. Zed was able to pick up a kill. Honestly, kills on Zed are more valuable than kills on me anyway at this point. I'm mainly looking to harass, get tanky, ideally keep Nasus down. So far that worked out quite well, which is good. We're going to go with boots, and we're going to start building towards our Merc Treads. We want the mobility, mainly because, one, his Spirit Fire actually does this magic damage, which is one of the more common means of damage I run into when I play Gnar versus Nasus. Excuse me. So, you know, if you get your early Merc Treads, not only does it make it easier to kite him, but at the same time, it actually makes it much easier for, you know, just basically getting in there, getting the poke, getting back out of minion aggro, that kind of thing. So it's 71 to 46, pretty good so far. We want to try to get a hyper proc every time. So hopefully they come in on this, because I'm really hoping, I'd love to see him kind of come on in. I'm actually doing quite a good bit of damage to them both. Oh, you guys are too transparent. So, obviously that wasn't going to really be an option. Ah, God, he baited forever. My God. What a moron. I mean, I get it. Like, you're desperately trying to get this Nasus some level of help, but then he ulted too, which makes no sense. I mean, it's fine, I guess. Like, I mean, I get that Nasus is desperate to get some farm, but, I mean, that was just funny to me. Good. He got what was coming to him. So we're pretty much we're gonna tell you right back, because we're not gonna let this guy. Like, we're not gonna let him breathe. That's the whole point. Is we're gonna stay on him. We're gonna do everything we can humanly do. Ah, that sucks. I mean, he's doing it because he desperately needs to keep getting his farm, and he knows that. Like, there's a lot of farm he doesn't get, which is good. Okay. Yeah, that's the thing, is me getting into mini suddenly... Zen is obviously going to be, it's kind of that thing is like, that's what's frustrating about Nasus, is shutting him down requires so much kind of... You really need a coordinated pressure. Like, I don't understand why junglers won't go up and gank him immediately. Like, that's the first thing I would be doing. Now, this is one of the reasons we go back. This is one of the reasons why we do. Okay. I mean, I don't know. These two have got to be duo or something. I mean, the good thing is with the amount of pressure I keep drawing on him, like... I mean, unfortunately, at that point, that's the best I'm gonna get. That's what's so annoying about Nasus, is that if he gets a double, tower dive up, that's the best you're gonna do. Which is fine. And my team was able to get a dragon off that, so honestly, I don't care. Yeah, like, I don't know why it takes this long for Echo to get up top. Like, and for God's sake, don't give him a kill. Yeah. Don't. It's like, why? Don't mess with him. I mean, unfortunately, what's frustrating is I don't even know if I'd be able to kill this guy. It's a matter of, like...
An ally has been slain.
So I got out his ultimate. And like I said, it's just a frustrating lane. There's really no other way to put it. It's just an annoying lane. And obviously at this point, what's frustrating about Nasus is that he's going to go full tank, which is nothing new, but because of that... I mean, luckily we're still able to... I mean, Zed is going to probably carry, so I'm going to win this anyway. it is just frustrating because Nasus to me just feels like such a easy mode champ. I mean, because at the end of the day, as long as your team doesn't throw away early, you're gonna totally win, and that's frustrating. So, I know now that Xin just died, not too long ago, actually. So... So, we're gonna keep pushing top, because... we're gonna bait out. We got the Nasus, I don't know why. I mean, I could almost... like, it's funny that they chase so far. Yep, there we go. There's the cavalry. Yay! So needless to say, that goes without saying, that actually turned out pretty well. Was able to kite pretty well. Yay. I don't feel quite so useless. That's always good. Man, Zed has got to be really fed at this point, right? 9 and 1? Yeah. Pretty strong, so that's good. Echo got another dragon, that's always good. I know I normally talk in the other Let's Plays a little bit more. I am kind of concentrating with it being a... Oh, I just was about to get transformed. That sucks. Oh well. I need to go back anyway. I'm actually able to finish up quite a lot of items. That's always good. Grab a little extra MR. They're very adamant about protecting these outer turrets, and they seem to be completely ignoring that our mid-lane Winions are kind of going to town. So that's interesting, I guess. But I don't know why he's saying TF. Might be saying FF. I'm hoping that means surrender. Who knows? So that actually was a great turnaround. I was able to catch the support out, and then, I mean, when they came, I already had a transformation getting ready to run, so that's obviously really good. Able to get a blue buff too. Ooh. I don't really know why they're so adamant about wanting to. Like, I don't know why he would just want to sit there and fight me, but okay.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
I'm not sure what that was going to accomplish, but okay. I'm gonna go ahead and hop out. I think they're gonna try to push for an engage here. I don't know why he would have thought that was gonna work, but okay. So that actually turned out pretty good. So overall game, it's going pretty good for me. I was able to get some kills. I didn't feed Nasus. Nasus really 357. That's pretty normal. I got hooked in there. That was kind of bad on my part. Annie, don't die. Oh, she didn't die. Cool. Ah, that sucks. If I could hit one more hyper. Zen building full glass cannon. I mean, he's gonna get the mark. That's what matters. And it's definitely one of those games where, I mean, we wanted to win it within 30 minutes. We're able to. That's gonna go great. I'm thinking maybe a hex drinker. Yeah, we'll go hex drinker. We're gonna go very heavy AD in this particular one, just because I like the burst that I get from it. Most people would probably argue to go with the cleaver, but honestly, I don't think I'm gonna get to that point. The cleaver's a pretty expensive build. It's 3,000, whereas Maw, you know, we only got. Actually, I guess Maw is a little bit more expensive. Oh well, good to know. Luckily, it's not going to matter, so we're going to get away with that. Ez is very fed. Going pretty... Triforce Ez. Not going with the blue buff, so no Iceborne Gauntlet. Yeah, going to be in trouble there. Good catch out. Unfortunately, I mean, I should have been watching my bar a little more. If I'd have known transformation was coming right like that. But that is our second dragon. Wow, I could have thought we had more dragons. That's weird. Okay. So... probably a bad engage on my part. I don't know why Echo's up here trying to mess with the Nasus. He can't kill him. I don't know why he's trying to. I don't get that. Why are you undoing the work that I actually did? Can we just group an end? Alright, so I don't want to lose this tower. Especially because it kind of eliminates... Wow. Wow, Zed has to be supremely fed. It's really not a ton of AD. Yeah, you got 300 for sure, but the Bork definitely did some work. There's no doubt about that. Oh, shit.
An ally has been slain.
Ah, almost. I was hoping to get a transformation. Honestly, I'm really just trying to delay them right now because they have a Baron, and I'm hoping they don't get smart and decide just to push on us. So, I'm probably going to go with a... I'm going to build Black Cleaver now. We're going to get a Phage. Echo... Oh, good God. I mean... And again, no Sash. Now we get this. There you go. Huge. Huge, huge, huge. Ah, freaking Graves. That was dumb on my part. Hopefully, we can push in bot with that. So, that was not great on my part. That was really dumb. 777. Up, up. There we go. Jackpot. We're definitely gonna win now, for sure. I don't understand why they're just standing toe to toe. Oh. You can't duel Xin when he's like this. He's hyper carry. Oh, come on.
He's got war coverage, so that's pretty good. We really need to get something... Oh. We really need to get... So, able to get the scuttle, which I just want for the vision control. We really need to kind of get a good group up. If we can get a good group, I can get a good alt. Zed can delete somebody. We can get Echo. I don't know what Echo's going for. It's like, dude, do you really need blue right now? Can you just come on? You have full mana anyway. You'll be dead before you blow through all the mana. There we go. So I was actually able to land on a couple of them, so that was good. We were able to get a transform. I couldn't get a gnar ult off, but it didn't really matter. I played the tanky frontline thing, so cool. We're gonna win. At least I certainly hope so by now. Woo! Well, there we go, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll catch you.